at the rhythm of the song. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning, Throga channel, and everyone out there. You might notice something different on our screen.
Doth my eyes deceive me? There's three of us.
There's someone between us.
Hello, guys.
Good morning. Of course, Johnny on your far right. Yeah, I'm on the left, and we have Eric Sicard joining us today. I think I'm going to call you our resident Lara Sherpa. You are guiding us through the history of Lara, and your incredible knowledge has been really amazing. So we're happy to have you back again to help us with this adventure today. We're taking on an entire concert of Lara, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to apologize. I'm probably doing a fair amount of coughing. I'm sick again. It was like 2 months ago. I was coughing for like 2 months straight.
Yeah.
So
that's how I was last winter. I had like 5 illnesses. Like literally 5 illnesses.
It's too much.
So I have compassion for you, my friend.
So good morning, everybody. We have Andrea here, Joy, Raquel, Roger, Jeannie, and Elena. Hello, friends. Hello, Thronelys. Latte lovers here. Wonderful to see you.
Your friend Raquel, right? Richard.
Raquel.
Sometimes pronounced Raquel, but not to Richard.
Eric, is it my understanding that today's concert is primarily in French?
Yeah, most of the songs are in French.
There are
a couple of songs in Italian and one song in English.
Okay.
So that's why you need those subtitles.
Yes, we do have subtitles. Yeah. I'm going to try not to pronounce anything.
And Gabby from the Lara Fabian channel created this video with those beautiful subtitles, not only for the songs, but also for the speech between the song.
Fantastic. So, everybody buckle in. We have an hour and 39-minute concert to get to. We're going to try not to interrupt it too much, but when we do, it'll be with Eric. You're going to kind of let us know about the song, give us some information, the history of the concert as we go along. So we're really, really grateful for that. And it's my understanding she's gone on record to say this is one of her favorite concerts that she's ever done.
Yeah, she said that this concert is her favorite because it's the favorite of her fans, and also because it's the one that is stripped down to only a piano and a few chords, 4 chords, and it let her do her magic with her voice. She did not say that. I translated.
She doesn't need anything else is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yep. What year is this concert?
The concert, maybe I can give some.
Yeah. Set us up.
Yeah. So the concert was held in February 2003. It was held in Olympia in Paris. Olympia is a small but iconic and prestigious venue that hosted all greats, French or international, since the end of 19th century. Think of it as a kind of Carnegie Hall. And this concert was executed when she had returned to France 3 years ago after the abrupt ending of her US career. And I will give some explanation on this sudden ending later.
Okay.
Commenting one song. but she erupted on the French musical scenes as a storm in 1997. Then she had this US parenthesis. And when she came back in 2001, she suffered from an hostile media campaign. There was some bashing campaign against her.
Oh, wow.
The media in France were attacking her belting style, her vocal power abilities, and many newspapers were describing Lara as a shouting machine. And she was even mocked in a famous puppet show that is equivalent today of South Park in the US as influential. And
Interesting.
these attacks were, of course, unfair, but this is typical from the French media at that time. They were keen on demonstrating their power by promoting a newcomer, then suddenly making a U-turn and trying to destroy the career of this guy. So they did the same for French greats such as Charles Aznavour, Johnny Hallyday, who faced the same type of campaign but overpass it. And in 2003, when this concert was recorded, Lara had been suffering from this for a bit more than 2 years.
Okay.
And at the same time, she was still usually supported by a strong and loving fan base. And and it always had been the case in France. This campaign lasted more than 2 years. It lasted for a long time, but her fan base was already there, and her concerts were packed. Fortunately, nowadays, those critics have heard, or they have lost their influence through the disintermediation from the social networks. And the new generation of journalists, TV hosts, and influencers, they are now recognizing the artistry and greatness of Lara. Lara is now present and positively received in the French TV shows. And she was omnipresent on French TV the last 2 years, for instance. She has been a vocal coach in many contests in France.
Right.
So now coming to the concert, what is the influence of this context to the concert itself? Is that Lara wanted to respond to these critics and expose another side of her.
Okay.
She wanted to create a softer, more delicate version of her hits. So the concert was minimalist, totally acoustic, based on, as I said, on a piano and a few chords. No big orchestra, just a few instruments to let her voice shine and do the job. And the focus here is on the interpretation and the voice precision. And she worked a lot on her voice to expose more nuances. And you will see, I think it's definitely paid off.
Oh, I'm sure.
And final words, this tour was titled En Toute Intimité. In English, it means in complete intimacy. Okay. And she wanted to have a more direct connection to the audience and establish this intimacy atmosphere. So to make this even more evident to the audience, she decided to perform in a nightdress, then a silky baby doll nightie. So you will see it.
Okay.
And maybe I can also give just the words of and a short explanation on the first song, so we can start reviewing and listening to the song.
Yeah. We definitely want to jump in because we have a lot to get to.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the context of where she's
Yeah.
at, because it's 21 years later after this concert we finally discover who she is. So it's a very slow evolution.
Yeah. So the first song will be J'y crois encore. In English, it means I still believe. Cool. So this is in the context of what she was facing. I think she decided to select this one as the first song. And this is a song she wrote about resiliency, hope, and successfully fighting adversity. So this is a recurrent theme for Lara, as you will notice during this concert. And Lara faced a lot of obstacles in her life, so love and professional betrayals. Sadly, some friends or family members' deaths, and many different health issues. I will talk about it a little bit later. She for sure knows a lot about resilience.
Right.
So the song is about someone who feels isolated, trapped into her negative emotions, but who, despite this, will find the strength to rebuild her spirit and her inner rebel. And when I say this is a song she wrote, most of the French songs from this concert and from her catalog at that time were a co-creation with Rick Allison. So Rick Allison was his former boyfriend, moved together from Belgium to Quebec, and they were together until the mid-90s when they broke. They broke, but they remained together professionally, and he was still his composer and producer until that year, 2003. They completed party their pass away in March 2003, 1 month after this concert.
Okay.
And so this was the last chapter of their successful collaboration. And in the co-creation process, Lara was typically the lyricist and the melodist. And Rick was leading the arrangements, the harmonization, and the production of the song. And sometimes he contributed a bit to the lyrics.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. Let's,
and I love all this information, but, you know, we do, you know, I'm thinking about, like, I know Johnny has to get to the studio, too. So it's just like, I mean, obviously we can spend an entire day picking apart these songs. So we appreciate that. We'll try to keep the information as concise as possible.
Yeah.
Also, I think, I saw Mikhail, probably Michael. Yes, I do read the chat. Johnny and I both do.
Yeah, and Roger also pointed out that I do this when I concentrate. Nothing like being on a screen to realize all the stuff you do.
And you know he's serious when this goes up to here. If he's in the studio, then you really know, like, something's about to, some genius is about
all
to
my
happen.
ticks.
And before we jump in, Johnny.
Yes, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell, everyone. All you beautiful people out there.
We appreciate that. Also, be sure to click the link below so you can buy us a coffee and help support the page, which we greatly appreciate. You can even become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely member. And you can also visit Throga.com to learn more about your voice and the 7 dimensions of singing with our online vocal courses. All right. So let's switch over to the concert. I can't wait. Here we go. Johnny, you should be able to see the subtitles as well here. So,
okay, great.
Thank you, Chris. Oh, no. Oh, she's not so good. Why is it starting here? Hold on. Here we go.
This is my new thing. Nice introduction.
Bonsoir à tous. Vous êtes là? Comme vous avez pu le remarquer, j'ai pas prévenu tout le monde ce soir. J'avais envie qu'on soit un peu plus proche que d'habitude, qu'on puisse se regarder, s'observer un peu plus près. On a rarement l'occasion de le faire. Je sais que vous le faites un peu plus souvent avec moi que je ne peux le faire avec vous. Alors vous avez dû remarquer que je ris un peu trop, je pleure un peu trop, je chante un peu trop, enfin je fais tout un peu trop, quoi. Hein?
Richard?
Mais quand on est passionné, c'est difficile.
Oh yeah, what?
You realize since I turned 40, I can't see as well.
It's also
So-
going really fast. She's yeah. She was just saying that
Okay.
she cries a little bit too much, and it's like she I don't know. It's gonna be hard to go. You can't read it at all.
Listen,
She do
Richard warned
everything.
me. What's that?
Go ahead, Eric.
Say that again, Eric?
No, I was saying she was saying that she does everything in the too much mode.
Yeah. Which I love about her. I love that she's just wears her heart on her sleeve and everything that she does. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't change the size of the.
It's all right. I'm just joking.
captions.
I was just pointing out the fact that you warned me a long time ago that when I turned 40,
gonna
it's like your
happen.
vision's going to start going. I'm like, not me. And now I'm like,
I'm
when I look at my phone, I have to. Anyway.
How it works.
Alors à vous mes passionnés, ce soir, j'ai quelque chose à proposer. Et si vous et moi en faisions un peu trop?
I love this
I
instrument.
love a good cello.
Good morning, Francesca.
Ici rien ne part, rien ne bouge. Arrêt sur écran vivant. Isolé, vaincu, sans doute aliéné. Pas même un battement. J'aimerais qu'on me ramène. Je ne reconnais plus les gens. Seul tout au fond de ma haine, la peine est mon dernier amant.
I love this.
Il faudrait
Ooh.
que je me lève, respire et marche vers l'avant, bâtisse à nouveau la grève enterrée par mes sables mouvants et me souvenir de celle qui n'existe plus vraiment. Redevenir la rebelle et la bête, vaincue par l'enfant. J'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort. On a la foi tant qu'on s'endort. La rage au ventre. J'y crois encore. À tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort, j'y crois encore. Et que l'espace où j'en crève devienne un autre néant. Quand le ciel dévoilé soulève d'un géant, retourner sans un geste, le passé m'embrasser vraiment, cracher sur tout ce qui blesse, ramener le futur au présent. J'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort. On a la foi tant qu'on s'endort. La rage au ventre. J'y crois encore. À tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort. J'y crois encore. J'y crois encore à tout jamais.
Modulation there.
Encore plus fort. Le silence a eu tort. J'y crois encore.
What a way to set the tone.
I mean, that could be a closer. Like that doesn't need to be the opener to the concert either. Like that's just the movement, the storytelling, you know, in her body language, the lyrics. I can only absorb so much with the lyrics, try to read it, and then I'm wanting to process all of her nuances with her voice at the same time. Just the way she dances between chest voice and head voice, and the passaggio, the consistency of the tone and of it's such a beautiful foundation to like everything she does, and she doesn't need a band. She probably doesn't even need the cello and piano, but I
wish
really
every
like
concert was like this for everybody. I just love the piano cello thing. I love the stripped down, and I just like the beginning, sort of the atonal approach in the beginning. It was like she's making a statement, like this is going to be different, you know. And I love how, like, you know, it wasn't informed by like chords, because you can't, because cello you can play, I guess, more than one note sometimes, but it's really just one note at a time, and that can create really interesting dynamics between the vocal and that, because it's two melodies essentially playing together. So
and that cellist and pianist are ridiculously good. I mean, just the nuances in what they're doing is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the pianist is Pierre Grimard. He was with Lara from the start of her career in Quebec. They met in piano bars in Montreal when they were unknown. And he was one of the two pianists that also performed from Lara with Love concert.
Ah, okay. He looked familiar. I was thinking he was the same guy.
Yeah. And just to say, I will just be shorter and give a few words on the next two songs.
Yes.
The next song is Call Me Disent. It means As They Say. It's a cover of a French classic from 1972 by Charles Aznavour. So Charles Aznavour was extremely popular in France, and even in the US he was a recurrent guest member of the Rat Pack. This song was one of the first, maybe the first French song about a gay person, and it's without any sarcasm and mockery. And Charles Aznavour was not gay, but he saw some segregation on some gay people, and he wanted to write a song to say how they could feel. And Lara did the same. She had the same experience with one of her friends, and one of her major hit was La Différence, and it's a song fighting for the right of anybody to love a true love. And awesome. She is very proud of this song. She's not part of any woke, anti-woke debate. She's not promoting any community. She just wants everybody to have the right to love who they want. And just final word on that. She was she sang La Différence in all her Russia tour. She was threatened. She paid fines to be allowed to sing this song, and up to the point that she could not tour anymore in Russia, but she preferred not to tour there rather than not singing this song in her concert. So that's Lara. And the second song, I will not speak about it. It's Caruso. So you will listen again to it. It's another rendition, equally as amazing. So that's it.
She strikes me as someone who prioritizes her personal values over political, financial, career thing. You know what I mean? There's a core to her in her songwriting.
Integrity,
100%. I'm not surprised to hear that at all.
Yep.
And she is very humble, and she is very she likes to meet people and to speak with them. I saw some comments in the chat that confirm that from people who had the chance to talk to her. But so yeah,
that's awesome. All right, well, here we go.
J'habite seule avec maman dans un très vieil appartement, rue Saint-Rosate. J'ai pour me tenir compagnie une tortue de Canaries et une chatte. Pour laisser maman reposer, très souvent je fais le marché et la cuisine. Je range, je lave et j'essuie. À l'occasion, je pique aussi à la machine. Le travail ne me fait pas peur. Je suis un peu décorateur, un peu styliste. Mais mon vrai métier, c'est la nuit que je l'exerce travesti. Je suis artiste. J'ai un numéro très spécial qui finit en nu intégral. Après striptease, et dans la salle je vois que les mâles n'en croient pas leurs yeux. Je suis un homme, comme il dit. Vers les 3 heures du matin, on sort manger entre copains de tous les sexes dans un quelconque bar tabac, et là, on s'en donne à cœur joie. Et ça...
It's the songs like this that has more of the conversational aspects that just makes me... I think I said before, I just want to hear her on Broadway. With her and Maury specifically, they should just do everything. But she's so good at that conversational storytelling quality. It's like you can just throw her in any musical and she'll just I just feel like she would just embody it in an amazing way.
Yeah, talk about creating an atmosphere. It's just her and a piano, and it's just, you're totally just intrigued with what's happening.
Teleported.
Creating this world.
Yeah.
Bar tabac, et là, on s'en donne à cœur joie. Et sans complexe, on déballe des vérités sur des gens qu'on a dans le nez. On les lapide, mais on le fait avec humour, enrobé dans des calembours mouillés d'acide. On rencontre des attardés qui pourraient pâter leur tablé, marche et ondule. Saint-Jean ce qu'il croit être nous et se couvre le pauvre fou de ridicule. Ça gesticule et parle fort, ça joue les divins, les ténors de la bêtise. Moi, les Lazzi, les colibets me laissent froid puisque c'est vrai, je suis un homme comme il dit. Un jour nouveau, je rentre retrouver mon lot de solitude. J'ôte mes cils et mes cheveux comme un pauvre clown malheureux de lassitude. Je me couche, mais je ne dors pas. Je pense à mes amours sans joie, si dérisoires. À ce garçon beau comme un dieu qui sans rien faire a mis le feu à ma mémoire. Ma bouche n'osera jamais lui avouer mon doux secret, mon tendre drame, car l'objet de tous mes tourments passe le plus clair de son temps au lit des femmes. Nul n'a le droit, en vérité, de me blâmer, de me juger. Et je précise que c'est bien la nature qui est seule responsable si je suis un homme, oh, comme il dit.
Can you imagine?
I love the symbolism with the scarf just kind of like covering back up again. You know, it's like she's opening out for the song and like, you know, expressing her truth.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I'll go back and hide.
And now I have to. Oh my God! I mean, I just can't imagine the idea behind. I don't want to open up Pandora's box and discussion. And
I know.
This.
I know.
But it's like I cannot fathom the idea of being forbidden to not love who you love. it's just so over my head. I don't get it. But for her to tell the story so concisely inside of 4 minutes or whatever, and just the mood that's there, and again her body language and everything, and then to hold it as a center, again a core value in her career, and be willing to completely not go to Russia or just because they won't allow that one song. I mean, it's a shame, but it's people like her that we need, with artists like her that we need in the world to allow people to be who they are. I think it's incredible. Yeah. So then,
I just want to really quick point out to her how natural she is on stage too. There's just such a fluidity. It's almost like a ballet in a sense. She's just every moment. It's just there's a flow.
It feels
to it,
choreographed, but so effortless in the same time. Even her hand on the pianist's arm. You know what I mean? Just like all of that, like reaching back, like it's just all of it. It's incredible. Nothing
is choppy. Everything is just this flow, and that's how it's so easy to get like into this. You just transfixed, almost like it's a meditation. I've talked about that before. Like she's creating this this energy, this atmosphere, and you just kind of naturally join with it.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah. And thank you for the coffee that came in. I didn't catch the name, Johnny. I don't know if you have that in front of you.
I'll catch it.
Well,
Chris, thank you, Chris, and Aldefonso Benitez, thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. All right, so we're continuing to Caruso, which we've already reacted to, but this one's...
Aldefonso.
Je suis sur une plage.
I Alicia?
Sono su una spiaggia,
Devant la mer,
davanti il mare.
il y a un bateau qui s'éloigne.
Un battello si allontana.
Elle s'en va.
Lei se ne va.
Elle est déjà si loin.
È già così lontana.
J'essaie de la toucher,
Cerco di toccarla,
de la retenir.
di trattenerla.
J'appelle, mais ma voix devient ce vent
La chiamo, ma la mia voce diventa come il vento,
qui la pousse encore plus loin
che la spinge sempre più lontana
et qui l'éloigne de moi.
e che l'allontana da me. De cet amour ne reste que l'écume.
Maybe it's because it's in French, but she sounds incredibly sexy just speaking. Just this cool, breathy, just the way she's, just the mood that's being set with this. It's
Yeah,
just so
I'm
cool.
I'm engaged now, Richard. I can't discuss such things.
Qui dove il mare luccica, dove tira forte il vento, su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Sorrento. Un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il canto. Te voglio bene assai,
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
this
this one.
melody.
ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai.
She was
She's
speaking
speaking
Italian.
So, yeah, that let's see. I'm sick. Okay, I'm just gonna say, Je suis malade. I'm sick. So it was Italian. Well, then it clearly has nothing to do with what language she speaks. It's just pure Lara.
Yeah, you can blame your poor pronunciation on your sickness.
Oh my goodness. Maybe what language she's speaking, but it doesn't matter. It's just she sets the mood with her tone. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's funny.
Vedi le luci in mezzo al mare e sono le notti là in America. Sai, erano solo le lampare, la bianca scia di un'elica. Senti il dolore nella musica, si alzò dal piano forte, ma quando vengono a uscire dalla nuvola gli sembra più dolce anche la morte. Poi guardo negli occhi la ragazza, due occhi verdi come il mare. Poi all'improvviso uscì una lacrima e lui credette di affogare.
Oh, control there.
Voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. La potenza della lirica, dove ogni dramma è un falso.
I don't remember. Eric, did she write the lyrics to this one?
No. This is an Italian classic
Is it
from
Caruso?
Lucio
Is it
Dalla.
okay? But I didn't know.
From Lucio Dalla in 1986.
Okay.
So this is not this. This is a cover. This is some
Okay.
a song that has been covered by all the greatest. But honestly, she made her own.
She makes everything her own.
Even Luciano Pavarotti, for me, does not bring that emotion in the song.
Oh yeah, it's just delivered with. So thank you, Eric. The control, the delicacy, the vulnerability, everything there is just absolutely amazing. And Frog is here. I'm pretty sure that's Andy, right? Is Frog Andy?
It?
Frog, identify yourself.
Andrew, is that
Andy,
you?
Hello.
Frog.
Che con un po' di trucco e con la mimica sai puoi anche diventare un altro. Così diventa tutto piccolo, anche le sole notti là in America. Ti volti e vedi la tua vita come la scia di un'elica. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue in te bene sai, te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai, di te bene sai.
So touching.
In that setting too, I can only imagine the level of intimacy, with just such a bare stage in her voice, which is all she needs, but like to be there in person, it's got to be a whole nother level of feeling of energy. We talk about that with other concerts too, but not when it's stripped down like this. I mean, there's such a, it's so
Well,
naked,
she did. I mean, obviously, and that was done purposely. And I was thinking when Eric was describing like her motive in the context of her doing this concert as a response to the critics, the angel, the Zen in me is like, why indulge them? She's got her crowd. Like, who cares what they say? But the devilish one in me is just like, take that, take that. I'll show you.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly. But yeah, I think she, from this obstacle, she made a piece of art. So it's she really showed what she has in. Yeah, it's incredible. And the next two songs are two French songs again that she wrote. The first one is titled S'en aller, which means in English either to leave or to move away. So it's again some spiritual lyrics. It's about, for me, it's about leaving mask, assuming your real identity and becoming your real true self. So that's the first song. And the second is also, it's called Aimer Déjà. So you can translate it as to love already. And this is a song she wrote and where she combined the three main recurrent themes from her catalog: love breakup, personal evolution, and resiliency. So,
Awesome. All right, well, we will dive back in. And by the way, hello, Agnes. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here.
Agnes.
And I see, and Frog, have you identified yourself? You said hello there. Hi, Richard and Johnny. But are you Andy? I think you're Andy.
Show thyself.
Reveal thyself.
Maybe it's Kermit. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
And hello, GK. Good to see you as well. Glad you guys are popping in. And Lenore, hello.
Rich, Andrea.
What's that, Eric?
No, I wanted to highlight that Andrea in the chat is a long-time fan, and she was lucky enough to attend this concert.
Oh, nice.
And she was also, and at the same time, she also attended Requiem pour un Fou in the stadium. So,
oh, amazing.
She's a lucky one.
Amazing. Oh, I can't imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Il n'y a vraiment plus rien qui te retienne. La couleur de ce destin n'est plus la tienne. Et ce qui te tend les mains en vaut la peine. Il te faudra te choisir cette fois. D'hier il n'y a que le bien que tu emmènes. Bien que tu sois loin déjà encore s'éteignent les feux allumés par tes envies soudaines de n'être qu'à toi. Et ça, tu n'osais pas. Et s'en aller comme on s'égare pour mieux recommencer. Le moment est arrivé. S'en aller comme on revient. Comme on revient vers soi enfin.
Piano player's rocking.
Oh my God, he's so good. And I was just thinking about the sense of timing that they have with each other is unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely feed off each other. I mean, they're
It's like
connected.
they're
for sure.
reading each other's mind. Obviously, they've worked together for quite a bit, but it's that knowing when to like tug and pull at the timing to speed up and slow down. They're so in sync.
They're just
It's
in
like
tune.
one
they're in sync.
mind, just like working together. It's incredible.
That's the
There
magic
is-
of music when you do it right.
Yeah.
There is a video of the making of, and you can see that it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it absolutely
Yeah.
is. That's not
Yeah.
just done overnight. That's just
Mhm.
incredible individual skill sets, but the chemistry between the two of them musically is undeniable.
Yeah.
D'une histoire à l'autre, tu changeais de repère, comme si le soleil tournait autour de la terre. Et depuis que tu vis ta vie à ta manière, tu te reçois
Thank you, Gopa.
5 sur 5.
Your song is coming.
Cette fois, s'en aller,
That was cool. I'll hear that again.
cette fois. S'en aller, comme on s'égare pour mieux recommencer. Le moment est arrivé. S'en aller, comme on revient. Comme on revient vers soi enfin. Il fallait une moitié de vie pour arrêter de retenir la force qui pousse l'autre demi à tout changer, à te redevenir. Et s'en aller, comme on s'égare pour mieux recommencer. Le moment est arrivé. S'en aller, comme on revient. Comme on revient vers soi enfin. Et s'en aller. Comment ça vous Camille recommencer? Le moment est arrivé. Et s'en aller. Comment on revient? C'est le moment d'y penser. Et s'en aller.
She's just playing with it. Oh, she's so funny. Just being a kid. She's just free.
Mais de quoi parle je Moi et mes bêtises. De quoi parle-t-on déjà? Oui, je pense qu'on ferait peut-être mieux de parler des bougies, par exemple. Voilà. Ou alors d'une lueur. D'une lueur. Oui. Mais encore. Peut-être parle-t-on du piano extraordinaire de Pierre Grimard.
Give it up.
Transition into the next video here.
On parle de ça, oui. De quoi parle-t-on? Je disais d'amour, oui. Du désir. Du désir. Ou alors on parle peut-être de mes chaussons. Non, pas vraiment. On parle d'amour, je disais d'amour. Du bleu, de l'infini. De piscines toutes bleues et de garçons tout blonds qui y plongent et qui en sortent tout ruisselants. Ou tout brun, on s'en fout. D'hommes et de femmes enrubanés dans des tissus aux couleurs de l'arc-en-ciel, dans des déserts d'Afrique. On parle de quoi, je disais? D'amour. On parle de toi. On parle de toi. Et de ces filles qui se retournent quand tu passes sur le boulevard. Quitte-moi. Quitte-moi. C'est mieux. En ce mur que nous nous sommes construits, toi et moi, j'aperçois une fissure, de la lumière, de nouveaux mots d'amour. Et cette chanson, pour toi.
God, just that section right there could be like an acting like monologue, like gold standard. just the way she delivered and told the story was so casual and poignant and clever, and
There's a musicality to it too. Even when she speaks, it's just a
yes.
There's a poeticism and just a music. Yeah, it's musical.
It's
still.
brilliant.
She's never out of character, never out of the moment, and
Even
never
when
out
she
of the
takes
performance.
herself out of character, like the silliness thing, it's still like the movement of transition into something else. It's all purposeful and elegant.
Yeah, there's elegance, great word. I know the grace.
Yes.
She's just graceful. She just
Oh, my
oozes
goodness.
gracefulness.
Oh, and before I hit play again, don't forget you owe GK her Copacabana song.
Let's see. At the Copacabana,
Thank you for the coffees.
the coffees. Thanks, Copa.
You have confirmation that Crois is in it.
Que faire de la terre qui ne tourne pas? Que faire de l'enfer? Je n'y descends pas. Pour qui cette mer qui ne berce pas? Et puis l'éphémère, je n'y reste pas. Je me demandais si tu comprendrais. Mais comprendre quoi? Les mots, ça ne retient pas. J'irai toujours là où c'est droit, où mon honnêteté des armes, ce que jamais tu ne comprendras. J'ai appris à travers ces larmes qu'il faut en aimer mieux que ça, que les mensonges sont comme des lames qui tranchent et je n'y coupe pas. J'irai toujours là où c'est calme, j'irai toujours là où c'est droit, où l'infini
love that. I love when she gets quiet like that.
It's just like so
Je
sweet.
ne le savais pas,
Take crescendos.
mais je ne t'en veux pas. Non, pas plus qu'à moi. Et que faire de nos guerres? Je n'y tomberai pas. Échec et mat, hier je n'y reviens pas. À apprendre et se taire, cassé parfois, inspiré de l'air, expiré de toi. Je me demandais si tu m'entendais, mais entendre quoi? Les mots, ça ne retient pas. J'irai toujours là où c'est calme, j'irai toujours là où c'est droit. Mon honnêteté des armes, ce que jamais tu ne comprendras. J'ai appris à travers ces larmes qu'il faut en aimer mieux que ça, que les mensonges sont comme des lames qui tranchent et je n'y coupe pas. J'irai toujours là où c'est calme, j'irai toujours là où c'est droit, où l'avenir sera ma flamme, mais sans jamais tu ne verras.
Do that
C'était
again.
pas toi.
Hold on.
Ugh.
Tranché, je n'y coupe pas. J'irai toujours là où c'est calme, j'irai toujours là où c'est droit, où l'avenir sera ma flamme, mais sans jamais tu ne verras. C'était pas toi. Ça je ne le
Right back
savais pas, mais je ne t'en veux pas. Pas plus qu'à moi. Et que faire de aimer?
What was the notes there? I mean, that was just like, she was so precise there.
She hit a F sharp 5, and then F sharp E.
I'm
No, sick Richard, don't try that.
normally that's not much of a problem for my head voice, but today,
Somebody put him out of his misery.
not so much.
Yeah, you
We'll let
need
Lara
Dimanche here.
sing today, not me. Anyway, I mean, but to have that precision with that much power and that range of notes is just, it's impressive. It's just, and she even put like a little edge, when she repeated the line. So good.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, back to you.
Yes.
Set us up. What is next?
So, two masterpieces. So, you will the first song that you will listen now.
Aren't
will
they
be
all masterpieces, Eric?
Yeah, but no, masterpieces within the masterpieces. So,
Okay, fair enough.
Voir un ami pleurer. You can translate it as to see a friend crying. And this is a cover of the great Jacques Brel. So Jacques Brel is Belgian as Lara, but for all French-speaking population from all countries, is maybe the giant of the French music. So
Okay.
he was also a great actor. He wrote so many hits in the 50s to 70s.
He was covered or he was mentioned as a reference.
The Beach Boys, Frank Sinatra, David Bowie, Nina Simone, Barry Manilow,
Okay.
Joan Baez, Leon Cohen, and even Kurt Cobain. So
Very
the
successful.
guy is he was the epitome of emotional singing and impersonating characters. So does it remind you somebody? Yes, it's And this song is not his biggest hit, but Lara said that for her, this is the best French song ever. So
Okay.
she
quite the
is
statement.
really completely in love with this song. And the song navigates across the different fights and difficulties of life, depicting feelings of loss and abandon, and the overwhelming weight of reality. So that's the first song that you will listen. And then the next one is a main hit, Je t'aime. I love you in French.
Oh, we heard that one. Yeah.
We know that one. Yep.
That you already checked the version where the crowd was singing to her.
Yes.
You also checked the music video. But here it's maybe my preferred rendition. And you talk
so
about
she
precision.
sings in this one, not just the audience.
You talk
I can
about
imagine.
precision.
Yeah.
You will see. And just to say to you that not only this is a French classic now, but this is an absolute massive hit in all Eastern Europe and Russia. And today you can find it in all karaoke in Russia. And many covers from Russian singers as well.
Okay. All right. Well, let's jump in then.
I can imagine
Thank
that
you,
most
Eric.
of these performances would be my favorite renditions. I think this is the perfect platform for her because it just provides so much space for her to just feel things out that sometimes you can't do with a band because you have a drummer and everybody else and you have to sort of stay together. When it's just one other instrument, the push and pull that you can do is so much greater, and she can have longer pauses. She can get even more dynamic with it, which is the point of this whole thing. Yeah. So this is her. I mean, this is the peak platform for her.
Yes.
Bien sûr, il y a les guerres d'Irlande et les peuplades sans musique. Bien sûr, tout ce manque de tendre, il n'y a plus d'armée.
I love that the instrumentalists are also part of the act as well.
Yes.
They're playing.
Bien sûr, l'argent n'a pas d'odeur, mais pas d'odeur, vous m'entonnez. Bien sûr, on marche sur les fleurs, mais voir un ami pleurer. Bien sûr, il y a nos défaites, et puis la mort qui est tout au bout. Nos corps inclinent déjà la tête, étonnés d'être encore debout. Bien sûr, les femmes infidèles et les oiseaux assassinés. Bien sûr, nos cœurs perdent leurs ailes. Et voir un ami pleurer. Bien sûr, ces villes épuisées par ces enfants de 50 ans. Notre puissance les aidait, nos amours qui ont mal aux dents. Bien sûr, qui va trop vite. Ce métro rempli de noyades, la vérité qui nous évite. Mais voir un ami pleurer. Bien sûr, nos miroirs sont intègres, ni le courage d'être juif, ni l'élégance d'être nègre. On s'ouvre-mèche, on n'est que suif. Et tous ces hommes qui sont nos frères, tellement qu'on n'est plus étonné. Car amour, il nous lacère. Mais voir un ami pleurer.
Very that is. Oh,
That is a masterpiece, just lyrically and of course her execution just being so the storytelling, the heart on the sleeve, she makes everything so real. Her presence, I always feel like she's experiencing exactly what she's saying, always in every syllable that she sings. It's not just, oh, that chorus, like I felt something, right? It's every nuance throughout the entire piece.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
I call her.
Go.
I said myself that she's not a storyteller, she's a story lever, and I totally
Yes.
in sync with you. Yeah.
Story
Yeah.
liver, absolutely.
And there's such a presence too. And just going back to what I was saying about the fact that the instrumentalists are part of the performance too, not just playing, they're part of they're acting as well. And I would have just knowing how awkward that would be for me. But I feel like if I had somebody like her to do that, it would just put
To
me at ease,
respond,
and that would help me.
yes.
Yeah. Because, we're musicians. We're not necessarily actors in a sense. She is. Not actors,
She's the most
but...
she's the most empathetic and generous person, and you can see it when she is in a room speaking with others, but you can feel it in the way she delivers performances.
Yeah, because
and I feel like it's
the
contagious. I feel like it's contagious. Yeah.
Yeah, the cellist response to her was just so. It was obviously they prepared it, like they knew what they were going to do, but it just felt so natural in response to that, just this organic, intimate thing.
Yeah.
The whole concert. There was a theater director, very famous one, who orchestrated all the things. So it's completely designed,
Right.
and it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a guy who was in the best musicals,
Okay.
who came and made with her this concert.
It makes sense, but it's just executed just beautifully. It just is. It's just amazing. All right, let's keep going with the next song. And she's probably already gone. But bye, Agnes. She had to go, so we'll see you later.
Oh, bye. Bye, Agnes.
Is the song, right?
D'accord, il existait d'autres façons de se quitter. Quelques éclats aurait peut-être pu nous aider dans ce silence amer. J'ai décidé de pardonner les erreurs qu'on peut faire à trop s'aimer. D'accord, la petite fille en moi souvent te réclamait, presque comme une mère. Tu me bordais, me protégeais, je t'ai volé ce sang qu'on n'aurait pas dû partager. Un bout de mots de rêve, je vais crier. Je t'aime, comme un fou, comme un soldat, comme une star de cinéma. Je t'aime comme un loup, comme un roi, comme un homme que je ne suis pas. Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça. D'accord, je t'ai confié tous mes sourires, tous mes secrets, même ceux dont seul un frère est le gardien inavoué. Dans cette maison de pierre, Satan nous regardait danser. J'ai tant voulu la guerre de corps qui se faisaient la paix. Je t'aime, je t'aime comme un fou, comme un soldat, comme une star de cinéma. Je t'aime comme un loup, comme un roi, comme un homme que je ne suis pas. Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça. J'ai tenté 1000 fois de lui dire je t'aime. Je lui ai écrit, je lui ai chanté, je lui ai donné. Je ne lui ai jamais menti. Et jamais je ne l'ai trahi. Jamais. Je lui disais je t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime comme un fou, comme un soldat, comme une star de cinéma. Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça.
Get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça.
Oh, the restraint, the control with that. Her crescendos and decrescendos may be among my favorite as far as just because her tone is intact. Very often when someone gets purposely quieter or louder, they'll change the vowel, like everything kind of closes off and like the tone kind of shifts a little bit. It's like they're using other muscles to assist. She doesn't. She does it all with balance of air pressure and at the fold. So her tone is intact, and it just makes it so much cooler. It's a very underrated skill that most singers cheat at, quite frankly, and she doesn't, and that's why it sounds so amazing.
Yeah, it's so impressive that it's almost disembodied. It's like it's because there's no physical reflection of what's happening. Like you said, she's not tensing muscles. She's not showing any facial tensions or anything like that. So it's so crazy. It's almost like it's not even coming from her. I love this song though. It's coming back to me now.
It's a beautiful piece, and I agree with you, Eric. This is definitely the best version we've heard. I mean, the first one that we heard was she was barely singing. It was just a beautiful moment with the audience, singing to her, obviously. And then the second one, the music video. I mean, we generally prefer live over studio recordings anyway, but just the intimacy in the setting here was it was brilliant.
Yeah, and she is used to perform very differently, to reinvent totally her major hits from one tour to the other. So there is other version of this one that are incredible. There is a very powerful, intense version that she sang at the World Music Awards in 1989, and she had a standing ovation from all her peers. And which is odd. and also in 2018 she made the jazzy version of it. So so she and you will see in terms of reinvention, you will have another great example with Suis Malade at the end of this concert. It's some prefer the version of this concert to the one from Lara with Love. So it tells you that this something is coming. So let me good. So let me discuss the next song and only the next song, because I want to spend some time. This is the next song is Pour que tu m'aimes encore. This is a cover of the most famous French hit by Céline Dion.
Okay.
And so we have now to talk a bit about the element in the room, the relationships between Lara and Céline. So before I go there, just a quick comment to say that the French songs from Céline's are, in my opinion, way better than her English hits. Her French catalog is incredible, and it's largely because these were written by Jean-Jacques Goldman. Jean-Jacques Goldman was a very popular singer in the 80s in France, but then he focused solely on the next 3 decades on songwriting, and he created the most popular French music for all the greats. And he was kind of, with Johnny Hallyday, the godfather of French music. And Lara and Céline have a lot of connections and commonalities. So obviously exceptional vocalists from French-speaking countries, and both have a very special connection to Quebec. Céline was born there. Lara kicked her career and found her talent there. Both have spent their early stage of career traveling from Canada to France and moving from one country to the other. But another connection is because Lara and Céline were competing in the same Eurovision contest. So in 1988, Lara finished fourth and Céline won the contest. And Lara was 18 and Céline 21 at that time. And also to say that many English-speaking reactors often highlight that both have the same vocal tone. For me and for many of the French listener, this is not the case at all. But I personally think Céline is more nasal, is more frontally placed, whereas Lara sings more from the back of her head.
In terms of like tonal description,
Broader.
sure.
Yeah, and that the tone of Lara is more brassy and velvety, but and more resonant. But the pairing for me is made by English reactors because Lara and Céline have in common the vowel pronunciation, which is inherited from the language, from the French language. And now let's talk a bit about the controversy about their relationship. There is no controversy from Lara's side. She has always claimed that Céline is one of her inspirations, that she would have dreamed to sing a duet with her. But on the other side, first from media, the French and Quebec media, mainly French, have always tried to create an opposition and a competition between both.
Drama,
okay?
Right.
A drama. And also there were many articles in the newspaper that Céline was quite jealous about Lara, and that she was refusing to perform or appear with her. I'm not sure if this is true. I did not find any definite evidence of it. But what is really sure, and an established fact, is that there was a big role played by the late René Angélil, Céline producer and husband. He was the main trigger of the abrupt disappearance of Lara from the US music market. So the story is the following. Lara and Céline were under contract with the same record company, Sony Music. Lara was a new artistic crush from Tommy Mottola, the CEO of Sony, and she started to be promoted by Sony as the next big star. The plan was to establish her as the fourth voice of a vocal quartet with Whitney, Céline, and Maria. Mm-hmm. And Sony started to deploy his marketing power, and Lara shared stage in big New York events with Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Lara performed in events such as Miss USA contest, and also she was invited in all the talk shows by the like of Jay Leno and so on. She was really promoted at that time. When her album loaded with beautiful ballads that you start to know, such as Adagio, Perdere l'amore, Love by Grace, that you will have still to discover, was about to be launched and really promoted, René Angélil strongly pressured Sony execs to stop promoting Lara ballads and to focus and to reserve that domain to Céline. And he was influential enough to get them complying to his request. So they stopped all promotion, and instead they created a pop dance song for I Will Love Again. And they hired the same songwriters and composers who had delivered Believe for Cher the year before, and they promoted this pop dance song with Lara instead of her ballads. So I Will Love Again was a great success. Lara became number one in the US club dance Billboard, and she stayed number one 58 weeks.
Wow.
So
that would explain why we never heard of her.
Yeah, I try to, because I want you to react to this, because I'm sure you say, I know this one. And she reached top 10 in many countries around the world with it, but it created a lot of confusion in the audience about Lara, who she is, what type of music she sings.
Sure, that makes sense.
And Lara was not satisfied at all as a songwriter, and she had a dispute with Sony execs, and finally Sony disinvested from her. Lara left the US market. They sabotaged the broadcasting of the From Lara with Love concert, broadcasting it only at night hours. But to finish, Lara said recently in an interview that she had the opportunity to cross the path of Céline only once, because their respective teams wanted them to not be in the same show for some reason. And Céline took this opportunity to say to Lara that she never personally acted against her. So personally is a key word. So I think that the next song that you will listen is a way for Lara to say that the fan does not have to believe the narrative from the media, that her as Lara, she likes Céline, and that she is still one of her inspiration. And
which is awesome.
Yeah. And
I mean, Johnny and I have seen firsthand how ugly the industry is behind closed doors, with money and egos and all sorts of things. And I'm not talking about necessarily the artists themselves. It's the people that, the gatekeepers, so to speak, at the label and at the distributors, and everybody's worried about their own pocket. No, obviously, that's a gross overstatement.
Universal.
Yeah. Obviously, there's exceptions, but it's tough to navigate, and everybody's scared that their choice or their decision is going to be wrong because their career is on the line. I talk about like A&R, things like that. So to me, the big difference.
Lara said two things about this. She said first, this is a business. This is the name of the game. So you have to deal with that. And then the second thing that we as fans we believe is that in fact it was a blessing to her because she was not overproduced by some marketing machine.
I agree.
She could become her own producer and deliver things like the one that you just saw.
I agree. As much as when we hear her sing, there's the question in the brain that says, like, why isn't she just a complete household name around the world? We've had that conversation. But the reality is that both careers unfolded as they should, right? Because they're two very different artists. Yes, there's some similarities that you mentioned, but Celine, who's a fantastic singer, she isn't a songwriter. She isn't the creative artist. No, she is an artist, as in terms of how she sings and everything, of course. So I'm not taking anything away from her skill sets and her artistry in that sense, and her stage presence, etc. Right? But she's an international success with the key songs with the right team that she plugged into very well. Yeah. Lara, I don't get the sense in any way that you can put a leash on her imagination, her personality, her songwriting, and it wouldn't have worked. She would not, if Celine didn't exist and Lara's the one that worked with David Foster and blah, 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 who's to say that would have done any good for her at all? So she really, Lara is an artist in such an essence of who she is, and I think her career unfolded as it should.
David Foster said that Lara is the top of the heap of the world great voices, and he produced her as well. Yeah. And just to finish, the Celine, the way she performs, it's impressive. It's great. You feel part of something. You feel part of something big. But when Lara performs, you feel part.
Brings it in.
She establishes a soul-to-soul connection, and she sucks you in the story, and it's very intimate, and it's very different feeling from the one that.
Yeah, they're two completely different people.
And both are great. Yeah.
Two completely different singers in every way. All right, so this is how do you say it again? Pour
que tu m'aimes encore. For you to leave me again, or still. For you to still love me. Sorry.
Okay, great. All right, let's check it out. Oh, do we have coffees? I know some coffees came in. I just want to make sure that we.
Yeah. Thank you to Kelly, and Latte Lover. Thank you so much.
Thank you both.
C'est moi qui vous aime. C'est vrai qu'on n'a pas arrêté, toi et moi, de se dire je t'aime. Jamais. On n'a pas arrêté. Je me souviens que moi je te disais tout, partout. À la maison, à la radio, à la télé, au réveil, au lit, dans l'ombre, et parfois même en pleine lumière. Et pourtant, Pourtant tu ne me reconnaissais pas. Alors si ce soir, j'empruntais les mots d'une autre et que je gardais ma voix, est-ce que tu me reconnaîtrais? J'ai compris tous les mots, j'ai bien compris, merci. Raisonnable et nouveau, c'est ainsi par ici. Que les choses ont changé, que les fleurs ont fané, que le temps d'avant, comme vous dites, et que si tous arbres lassent, les amours aussi passent. Je veux que tu saches, j'irai chercher ton cœur si tu l'emportes ailleurs, même si dans tes danses d'autres dansent des heures. J'irai chercher ton âme dans les froids, dans les flammes. Je te jetterai des sorts pour que tu m'aimes encore. Mais fallait pas commencer. Me tirer, me toucher. Fallait pas t'en donner, moi je ne sais pas jouer. On me dit qu'aujourd'hui, on me dit que les autres font ainsi. Moi je ne suis pas les autres. Avant que l'on s'attache, avant que l'on se gâche, il faut que tu saches. J'irai chercher ton cœur si tu l'emportes ailleurs, même si dans tes danses d'autres dansent des heures. J'irai chercher ton âme, le froid dans les flammes. Je te jetterai des sorts pour que tu m'aimes encore.
Putting in a cough drop here. But her transitions, chest voice, head voice, it's just so seamless. I mean, I know most singers can do that. It's not like it's not like a special skill, right? We can all do chest voice, head voice, but the tone, the pronunciation, just everything is just so flowy, for lack of a better word. It just floats back and forth. And you just never really know in the next, not even the next breath, the next syllable is, when she pops up and, comes down, if there's like a big interval jump. It's just so seamless every time. I just love it.
I was going to talk about the transition between singing and talking. I don't think there's anybody that does that more smooth than she does. Like, it's just, she goes right from singing one syllable to the next syllable. It's, she's just like this whisper with no note to it. And,
well, and that's the musical theater acting element that I keep bringing up, because there's a lot of great musical theater performers that they're speaking and then they sing. It's like it's kind of out of nowhere, and she's just so seamless in that. You just don't know when it's gonna kick in.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
next song.
Very shortly, in the interest of time, the next two songs, Je suis mon cœur, can be translated in two different ways in English. I follow my heart, or I am my heart. So I personally think that the song uses double meaning, but this is not highlighted by the subtitles in this video. But the song has been composed by Daniel Lavoie, who is both a great singer and a songwriter composer from Quebec. And he's famous in France and Quebec, but he created this one especially for her.
Okay.
So he was also one of the great singers, three main lead singers of the famous musical Notre Dame de Paris, and Dimash covered one of his songs. So
Gotcha.
this music.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And the next song is La Traviata, Adio del Passato. So yes, this is the aria from the famous Verdi's opera. And yeah, as I said to you early on, Lara has been trained more than 10 years as lyrical soprano. And yeah, you will see it here. But she's doing it in her own way, in a pop legato style. And for me, it requires more precision when singing the note. So
Okay, cool.
I'll let you discover those two things.
Yes, fantastic. And
Awesome.
bye, Francesca. Thanks for joining us today.
See you, Francesca.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Speaking of Dimash, we're doing Opera 2, two different versions tomorrow live. So hopefully we see that.
I'm very excited to see Rich discovering La Traviata. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
C'est quoi l'homme idéal? C'est qui? Balancez-moi un projo sur l'homme idéal, s'il vous plaît. C'est qui l'homme idéal? Ce que je veux dire quand je dis c'est quoi ou c'est qui? Oui, non, c'est possible. Ils sont un peu déchaînés, non? Hein? Ce que je veux dire quand je dis c'est quoi ou c'est qui, je veux dire à quoi ressemblerait-il? Et après longue analyse, maintes et maintes réflexions, plutôt longue analyse. Faites attention, vous allez vous décoller la plèvre, hein? C'est terrible. J'en suis plutôt arrivée à la conclusion que ça ressemble à l'éléphant blanc, une espèce rare en voie de disparition. En revanche, il est absolument, totalement impossible de s'en passer. J'ai peur que ce démange, que ça recommence. J'ai peur d'oublier le mal que ça fait. Comme une revanche sur le manque et l'absence. Vers 5 heures du soir quand le ciel s'en va. Même si ça dérange, ma vie est le bon sens. Je ne peux pas m'en passer comme ça. Tu reviens et ça recommence. Je veux croire encore à la chance. Je m'abandonne à l'évidence, même si j'ai peur. Je suis mon
I love when she holds up the nose.
Toujours en partance vers une longue errance, au cœur de nulle part où l'amour se noie. J'ai peur de l'offense, des profonds silences. J'ai peur de ta voix qui ne répond cogner tout droit. Tu reviens et ça recommence. Je veux croire encore à la chance. Je m'abandonne à l'évidence, même si j'ai peur. Tu es mon cœur.
I'm gonna do a quick pause here for two reasons. One, goodbye, Andy. Thank you for joining us. And two, I found myself during this entire performance fascinated by the shape of her tongue. I don't know. I might be the only one.
Okay.
In this
Continue.
moment.
Okay.
But because it's always relaxed forward just slightly, and it like if this was the tip of the tongue, because it's pulled just a little bit forward, that allows a little bit more resonant space in the oral cavity, and that gives part of that warmth. And it curves up. Like if you see the shape of it, it's up like that a little bit. It's just it's part of that ring that she's known for, like the tonal aspects. It's just the way she shapes, not the vowels or the words she's saying, but literally the tonal aspect without compromising the vowels. Because it's my understanding that her fluency in Italian and French and everything is great. We wouldn't know. We can barely get through English. But if she's not sacrificing the vowels and still able to maintain that tone, a lot of it has to do with the rear of the tongue, a little bit of the middle of the tongue. And she uses it really well. So I just wanted to share that was the last 4 minutes has been me looking at her tongue. It's just,
I really like the shape of her in general.
Mr. Engaged.
Just kidding.
She's beautiful. She is.
I had to, yeah.
She is. But anyway, I'll keep going. But if moving forward on the close-ups, you could just see that it's not unusual per se, but it's very specific and it's very tamed. It's not pulling back. It's not tensing. There's not any shift in tongue position just to get the pitch. It's things like that attributes towards that consistency of her tone.
Just curious for time reasons, where are we at with just
somewhat
of a schedule?
Too much more.
Okay.
Oh geez, we got 55
I'm loving
more
this.
minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Are you okay? I know you have to be at the studio, so we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Might have to move. It's
J'ai peur que ça me démange, que ça recommence. Quand le bonheur est là, tout cassé pour toi. Je suis mon cœur.
Thanks, Diane.
Je suis mon cœur. Je suis mon cœur.
This combination of just 3 instruments, including Lara, is brilliant.
Yeah, real quick. For some reason, when you
What's up?
just so you know, when you speak when the music's playing, I can't really hear you that well. I don't know.
It's not.
Usually, I can hear you. Okay. I want to hear every syllable that you're saying.
But duly noted.
Yes. Ooh, this is great.
La Traviata, chambre de Violetta, acte 3, première scène. Tout comme Violetta, j'arrive à la seconde et dernière partie de ce spectacle. Je doute que tu puisses arriver à temps, mon amour. J'ai besoin de purifier mon âme et de laisser tomber les arias et de chanter pour toi.
It's a great line.
Addio nel passato, miei sogni ridenti, le rose del volto già sono palenti, l'amore da frigo per non mi manca conforto, sostegno dell'anima stanca. Conforto, sostegno della Traviata, sorridi al desiderio.
I love her on this.
Ne perdona, tu accoglila, oddio.
A little more of a bel canto style, a little more traditional classical delivery in with it, but it's just executed beautifully here.
Yeah, it's a new facet of her voice that we haven't heard yet. This is great.
Tutto finire, tutto finire.
I go Bob.
Le gioie, i dolori, tra poco avranno fine. La tomba ai mortali di tutto è come un fine, non lagrima fiore avrà la mia fossa,
You have
non
to sway. It's like,
I know, it's such a good waltz.
fra questo sa. Non croce, non fiora della Traviata.
Love the minor to major there.
Sorridi al desiderio, ne perdona,
That's
That was
beautiful.
definitely
Reminds
cool
me of that tango, the
such a great feeling. I love the feeling of that whole thing, and the just the stylistically hearing her outside of like her normal delivery.
a
there
little
just
clearer
shows more
tone.
flexibility. Yeah. That was great.
Totally versatile. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, Eric. What is next?
Yes. Two songs. I will. I had a lot of notes, but I will shorten.
Sorry,
so
and
the
thank
next-
you.
The next one is Mistral Gagnant. I will not translate too long to explain. It's an absolute French classic by Renaud. Renaud was a singer from the 70s and 80s, and he is known for, let's say, revolutionary contesting and social debating songs.
Okay.
But he surprised everybody with two songs when he became father, and he wrote two songs for his daughter, and those two songs are very poetic and are very beautiful. And every Frenchman knows the melody line of this one. So
Okay.
Mistral Gagnant, this is a way for Lara to demonstrate her inner child and to emphasize on the nostalgia and the melancholy feelings, as well as the lost memories from her childhood. The second song is in fact a combo of two songs.
Okay.
Two songs that she wrote that are absolutely mega hits for her. The first one is Si tu m'aimes, which means if you love me in English. It's the most rocky song from her. Here she will not deliver it in the rocky way. And it was translated into English and Portuguese and made great hits in Portugal and Brazil. It's too long to explain the story behind the writing of this song, so I will go to the second part of the combo, Parce que tu pars. The second song is a song from a fifth album also. Translated in English, there is an English version titled Don't Go Away. And this is a deep song that, between the lines, talks about someone who is about to commit suicide. Okay. And the reason is Lara was almost at the point to commit suicide herself, and she wrote that song at that time.
Oh, wow.
And she was saved by... So she had a few... Because she was facing all those betrayals, all those difficulties, but at the same time she faced a lot of health issues. Eating disorder leading to heart attack. She had some liver lipoma. Later, she had even an accident with air plug, leaving her deaf for weeks. So she faced a lot of things, and so she some encounters saved her, including the encounter with Françoise Hardy, a French legend that died last month. And so you will listen to the first song, Mistral Gagnant, a cover, okay, and the combo of two other hits.
I'm not surprised her personal life is so extreme, emotionally, because that's what she writes about. That's how she lives on stage. Just the highs and lows emotionally in every aspect. Yeah.
But now she has found a stable place. She's married with a loving man for the last 10 years, and I think awesome. She's happy and I found her.
That is awesome. Always a wonderful thing. And I just seen in the chat real quick, yes, tomorrow is live as well. It'll be two versions of Dimasha's Opera 2, which we have heard no versions of yet. So that's what tomorrow is. That's what's tomorrow's is.
You're sick. Even though
we both know I could have been perfectly healthy and still said it that way.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Yep.
que les âmes attendent avant de revenir sur terre. On dit ça. Parfois je pense à cet enfant de moi qui n'est pas encore là et que j'attends. Et j'ai si peur pour lui. M'asseoir sur un banc, 5 minutes avec toi et regarder les gens tant qu'il y en a. Te parler du bon temps qui est mort ou qui reviendra en serrant dans ma main tes petits doigts. Puis donner à bouffer à des pigeons idiots, leur filer des coups de pied pour de faux. Et entendre ton rire qui lézarde les murs, qui sait surtout guérir mes blessures. Te raconter un peu comment j'étais minot, des bons becs fabuleux qu'on piquait chez le marchand, 45 et minto, caramel à 1 franc et les Mistral gagnants. À marcher sous la pluie, 5 minutes avec toi et regarder la vie tant qu'il y en a. Te raconter la terre en te bouffant des yeux, te parler de ta mère un petit peu, puis sauter dans les flaques pour la faire au râler, bousiller nos godasses et se marrer. Et entendre ton rire quand on entend la mer s'arrêter, repartir en arrière. Te raconter surtout les carambars d'antan et les cocoboères et les frères au doudou qui nous coupaient les lèvres et nous niquaient les dents. Et le Mistral gagnant. À m'asseoir sur un banc, 5 minutes avec toi et regarder le soleil qui s'en va. Te parler du bon temps qui est mort et puis je m'en fous, te dire que les méchants c'est pas nous. Que si moi je suis barge, ce n'est que de tes yeux, car ils ont l'avantage d'être deux. Et entendre ton rire s'envoler aussi haut que s'envolent les cris des oiseaux. Te raconter enfin qu'il faut aimer la vie et l'aimer même si le temps est assassin et on porte avec lui le rire des enfants. Les Mistral gagnants, les Mistral gagnants.
He's so funny.
What a fun. Her playfulness is just so beautiful. Her playfulness is elegant, right?
Je le sens, je le sais. Quand t'as mal à l'autre bout de la terre, quand tu pleures pendant des heures sur mon cœur, je pourrais hurler, le jurer, même si je ne vois rien d'où je suis, je sens ton chagrin. Quand je me vois sans tes mains et sans tes bras, je ne veux plus respirer. J'entends si souvent le chant du vent qui vient pour me ramener vers tes landes. Sous ton ciel d'Irlande, quitter ma vie sans préavis, je le ferai si tu m'aimes. Même si j'ai tort, tout tout est plus fort que la raison, tout est plus fort que ton nom que je redis et que j'écris sans arrêt sur les écrans de ma vie. Et j'espère que chacune des horreurs que je vois mènerait à ton cœur. Je quitterai tout si tu m'aimes. Je sais que je me trompe pas, que quelque part au loin là-bas, tu penses encore à moi. Tu m'as gardé dans tes bras, une place à mes bas. Dis-le-moi,
How are you not watching that?
dis-le-moi, tout va. Jamais je ne me suis dégagée de son emprise. Jamais. J'étais comme ensorcelée par lui. J'étais son éléphant blanc à lui. Sa chance. Mais il est parti. Il est vraiment parti. Comment des hommes et des femmes, d'ordinaire aussi clairs que nous, sont-ils capables d'un romantisme aussi absurde? De gestes inacceptables, d'une souffrance intolérable. Je vivais dans cet absolu.
Not just the musicianship as a whole, but even the songs themselves, the time signatures, the way things, it's just so, everything just feels so clever, for lack of a better term.
Everything's interesting.
Yeah. Like there's always something to like completely be immersed in musically, even when she's not singing, that's just there. It's just so well done. I can see why this is so popular among Lara's fans. You know, the intimacy here and the musicality is amazing.
So back to masterpieces again. So the next song is a duet, and this is a duet she had with Moran, which is another Belgian singer, one of the best friends from Lara from her from her teenage time, and this duet is known. So it reached the top 5 in the charts in France. And this duet is known as within the best duets ever in French, along with Rocky and Pour un Fou. But it's very different. You will see it's a vocal prowess. And we don't have too much time, but
we're running way behind. I'm so sorry.
yeah. Just to say that Moran died in 2018. Up to 2018, Lara was used to invite her to sing this duet in almost all her concerts in France, and she has been devastated by this one. So, and the next one will be a medley again, but for 4 songs from the same musical, the best musical ever in French. The musical is called Starmania. Okay. And this is an opera rock from the 70s, composed by Michel Berger, absolute giant of the French music, who died very young. And you know one song from this musical? If I tell you SOS d'un terrier en détresse.
Okay. I know that one.
Okay, so this is not one of these. So this one is not in the 4 songs she will sing. But she will sing Le Monde est Stone, which was covered by Cyndi Lauper and became The World is Stone. She will sing The Blues du Businessman. Céline Dion covered this one. Les uns contre les autres, again Céline covered it. And La Complainte de la Serveuse Automate, many other greats covered it. And she will tie all these together to make a story, and again demonstrate her acting amazing skills. So I let you react to those.
Yeah. I didn't even remember that SOS was from a musical. So
yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah, so now I'm really curious about these other pieces related to that.
Yeah.
All right, but first.
Sœur jumeau, frère de rien, mais qui es-tu? Tu es mon plus grand mystère, mon seul lien contigu. Tu m'enrubannes et m'embrionnes, et tu me gardes à vue. Tu es le seul animal de mon arche perdue. Tu ne parles qu'une langue, aucun mot déçu. Celle qui fait de toi mon entre, l'être reconnu.
Oh yeah.
Il n'y a rien à comprendre, et que passe l'intrus qui n'en pourra rien attendre. Car je suis seul à les entendre, les silences, et quand j'en tremble, toi mon autre. La force de ma foi, ma faiblesse et ma loi, mon insolence et mon droit.
Hi, Chris.
Moi,
See you
je suis ton autre. Si nous n'étions pas d'ici, nous serions l'infini.
Beautiful.
Et si l'un de nous deux tombe, l'arbre de nos vies nous gardera loin de l'ombre, entre ciel et fruits, mais jamais trop loin de l'autre. Nous serions maudits, tu seras ma dernière seconde. Car je suis seul à les entendre, les silences, et quand j'en tremble, toi, tu es mon autre. La force de ma foi, ma faiblesse et ma loi, mon insolence et mon droit. Moi, je suis ton autre. Si nous n'étions pas d'ici, nous serions l'infini. Et si l'un de nous te tombe,
I can't think of another song where the entire thing was a duet, a harmonized duet, in the sense that no one had like a solo line. I mean, the entire thing. All
You
the way
can't think of
through.
another song ever, or within...
No, I no ever. I mean, obviously there's songs that have. I mean,
Yeah.
relevant to having such a lead melody. It's like,
Right.
you know, I mean, obviously there's songs where there's harmonies throughout the whole thing, but for such a lead line, it could be sung as a solo. Having the whole thing done in that way, I thought was actually really clever. It was unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Lara call it a long tunnel of harmonies, and it's a song she wrote.
Okay.
And, I recommend you, when you have time, to look at the lyrics. The lyrics are really
It made
amazing.
sense with what I was grabbing from the lyrics. Yeah, just having that duet throughout the whole thing, a true harmonized duet. It was, but taking two lead vocalists and doing it in that way, I thought was really cool.
Yeah, it's a spiritual connection between two souls.
Yeah, very cool. By the way, hi Leo and Hitomi. I see you in the chat. And Art.
Morane,
What's up, Art?
me fait l'honneur d'être là. Morane.
Merci beaucoup de mettre du lieu. Alright, so here is from the musical here.
Marie-Jeanne, Marie-Jeanne, qu'est-ce que tu cherches? Dis-le-moi. Dis-le-moi. Oui, je sais. Moi aussi. Moi aussi. J'ai la tête qui éclate. Pourrais seulement dormir, étendre sur l'asphalte et me laisser mourir. Stone, le monde est stone.
qui me fait du cinéma. J'ai plus envie de me battre, j'ai plus envie de courir comme tous ces automates qui bâtissent des empires que le vent peut détruire comme des châteaux de cartes. J'aurais voulu être un artiste pour pouvoir faire mon numéro. Quand l'avion se pose sur la piste à Rotterdam ou à Rio, j'aurais voulu être un chanteur pour pouvoir crier qui je suis. J'aurais voulu être un auteur pour pouvoir inventer ma vie dans les rues de Monopolis. Il n'y aura plus d'étrangers, on sera tous
Right on.
les uns contre les autres. On danse les uns contre les autres. On vit les uns avec les autres. J'ai pas demandé à venir au monde. Je voudrais seulement qu'on me fiche la paix. J'ai pas envie de faire comme tout le monde, mais faut bien que je paie mon loyer. Je travaille à l'Underground Café. Un jour vous verrez la serveuse automate s'en aller cultiver ses tomates au soleil. Mais qu'est-ce que je vais faire aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que je vais faire demain? C'est ce que je me dis tous les matins. Mais qu'est-ce que je vais faire de ma vie? Moi, j'ai envie de rien. J'ai juste envie d'être bien. J'ai la tête qui éclate et je voudrais seulement dormir, tendre sur l'asphalte et me laisser mourir.
I want to see this entire musical now. I'm very curious.
What's that?
Sorry, I was just saying, I want to see this entire musical now. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Please go to the next song. Okay, so let me jump back to Eric.
All right, you put the kitty on real quick. I need to use the restroom, so continue on,
I
fellas.
don't know if
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. I think it's going to split Eric in half too.
Oh.
No problem.
You have to scoot the other way. There we go. So it's mostly
Cat
Shirley.
eyes. I have the cat eyes. So the next one is in English. It's Calling You. It's the famous by Jevetta Steele from the
Okay.
soundtrack of Baghdad Cafe. And Celine Dion made the famous cover of it.
Okay.
But yeah, you will see there is again, their style different artistry. So yeah, I prefer Lara's, but it's a personal taste on my side.
Well, yeah.
But you would have guessed, I'm sure. And the next one is Tout. Tout was a breakthrough song in France. This is a song she wrote. She wrote the song at the same time as Je t'aime.
Okay.
So Je t'aime, despite the title,
Excuse me.
was like Tout, a love breakup song. But in Je t'aime, she was saying that the two ex-lovers are still a lot of sentiments one for the other. Tout is more on the on the bitterness side, on the revenge side. Even if at the end she finished with some hopes and saying that maybe they will be together again. This is a very beautiful and incredible song, and Lara stopped to sing it for more than 16 years, despite people asking for it. And she only, in the recent Eastern Europe tour in 2024, resumed to singing it. But she changed a few words that make it less, let's say, hopeless, and are more in sync with her, let's say, resilience and spiritual side today. So, but here this is the original version, and again, this is a song that she was belting completely, and here she has a more, let's say, sensitive and precise approach to it.
Okay. And then the song right after that is the Je suis malade, right?
Yeah, and the song next after it, you can go to the three song. The song after it is Je suis malade, and this is sometimes the most preferred version.
Okay.
By many
I love
fans.
the song, so yeah.
It believe it or not, the next one, so this rendition of Je suis malade is even more theatrical and dramatic than the one that you saw.
We'll see.
I got popcorn, by the way. I got a little bowl of
I
pop.
love it. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Un chemin dans le désert, entre Las Vegas et nulle part. Il paraît qu'on est beaucoup mieux ici qu'à l'endroit d'où on vient. Il paraît qu'entre les étoiles, il y a rien. Le vide. Certains pensent que cet espace est composé d'un gaz. L'éther. D'autres, plus savants, ont même imaginé que dans ces vastes régions interstellaires, on puisse entendre la musique des sphères. Moi j'appelle sans savoir qui. J'appelle dans le vide. Hello.
À qui voulez-vous parler? Allô? Allô?
Oui, bonjour.
À qui voulez-vous parler, mademoiselle?
Transitions are amazing.
Yeah, love it.
There's a road from Vegas to nowhere, someplace better than where you've been. A coffee machine that needs some fixing, in a little cafe just around the bend. I'm calling you. Can you hear me? I'm driving boulders right through me. A baby's
It's not whiskey.
For those of you who are watching this back and not viewing the chat, Johnny's not laughing at Lara's performance or
No,
the lyrics. It'd be it's very out of place.
Yeah, Art's like, he thinks I'm sneaking whiskey shots. No, this is a green tea drink. I had the whiskey before we started, so.
Yeah, prioritize. I'll be back up here for a second.
A baby's crying and I can't sleep. We both know a change has come and come and come and come and come and closer.
That's right.
Sweet release.
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, God. Bringing it down so effortlessly.
Allô?
That is so hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
Those volume shifts without sacrificing the tone are ridiculous. I know where the mic is.
Wow. What a performance.
Beautiful sound.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
Il n'est pas tout à fait blanc, hein. Vous avez remarqué sur cette scène les divinissimes musiciennes qui m'accompagnent. vous demanderai de les applaudir une par une. Au premier violon, Elsa. Au second violon, Iglika. Au violon alto, Cécile. Et au violoncelle, Noémie. Dans la salle, je demanderai d'applaudir les magiciens des Lumières. Et dans la salle comme sur scène, les magiciens du son.
I always love it when performers have piano or some accompanying music with during the talk, whether they're setting up the next song or acknowledging, everybody that made the show possible, all that. It's so much better than just saying thanks to so and so. It just feels more
Everything
organic.
flows, yeah.
Yeah, everything flows better. I love it when artists.
Qu'est-ce qui fait qu'on n'ait pas véritablement peur du risque? Que le vertige pour un peu, ça nous amuserait. Parfois je me sens comme ce petit bonhomme décrit par Jean Cocteau. Vous savez, celui qui saute du 6e étage de son immeuble et qui tente tout au long de sa chute de faire connaissance avec ses voisins. Ça me paraît compromis. Ce soir c'est mon tour. Même si c'est la dernière fois. C'est moi qui saute. Et si j'ai un peu moins peur, parfois, c'est grâce à vous.
Tout est fini entre nous. J'ai plus la force du tout d'y croire et d'espérer. Tout, à présent je te dis tout. De ce vide entre nous, de tes mains désabusées. Tout ce qui nous unit, tout ce qui nous détruit au cœur est à présent fini. Tous ces moments incompris, ces instants indécis s'écrivent au passé, aujourd'hui. C'est fini. D'être entre autres les plus forts, les plus fous. Nous, on n'avait rien à prouver, nous, on n'avait rien à gâcher, sauf notre liberté. Nous, on n'a rien vu passer, rien vu se déchirer, pas même la force de ces années. Nous, on a joué le tout pour le tout. On s'est dit, on s'en fout, on a l'univers rien qu'à nous. On a tout. Sors de mon sang, de mon corps. Sors, toi qui me gardes encore. Sors au creux de tes regrets. Parle, dis-le-moi sans trembler que t'en as plus rien à cirer. L'heure et je comprendrai. Tu sais que je peux tout entendre. Partir, rester ou même me rendre. Que le ciel
Oh my God.
T'es fini
like that awful person in the row in front of you coughing throughout the performance.
Just the most important parts. God, I just want to point out how pristine her voice is at this point in the concert. I mean, I don't know how far it is in, but it's at least an hour and 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
It's all her, no breaks. She's talking in between, and she still sounds as fresh as she did in the first number.
Absolutely.
And singing really hard stuff and very dynamic, very expressive. So she's going for it, and man, just well trained.
All right, let's hear that again. I'll mute myself if I have to.
Tout est fini entre nous. J'ai plus la force du tout d'y croire et d'espérer. Tout est fini entre nous. Mais je garde l'espoir fou qu'un jour on redira nous.
At what point in the show do you think the critics started eating their words?
Je ne rêve plus. Je ne fume plus. Je n'ai même plus d'histoire.
Stop for a second.
Je suis laide.
What?
That kind of sounds like the Don't Anger Richard song.
A little bit. There's no turning green today. Y'all are behaving.
Unless you throw up
Je
or
n'ai même
something.
plus d'histoire. Je suis laide. Sans toi, je suis sale. Comme une orpheline. Dans un dortoir, je n'ai plus envie de vivre. Ma vie cesse quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie. Et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je suis malade. Complètement malade. Comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait là seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade. Parfaitement malade. Tu arrives, on ne sait jamais quand. Tu pars, on ne sait jamais où. Et ça va faire bientôt 2 ans que tu t'en fous. Comme un rocher, comme un péché, je suis accrochée à toi. Je suis fatiguée, je suis épuisée de faire semblant d'être heureuse. Quand ils sont là, je bois toutes les nuits et tous les whisky. Pour moi, ont le même goût et tous les bateaux portent ton drapeau. Je ne sais plus où aller. Tu es partout. Je suis malade, complètement malade. Je verse mon sang dans ton corps. Je suis comme un oiseau mort. Quand toi tu dors, je suis malade, parfaitement malade. Tu m'as privé de tout péchant. Tu m'as vidé tous
For
mes
this one.
mots. Pourtant,
Yeah. This is the first. Is this the first song we? You're muted.
I said, yeah, this is one we did for Stella as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the first one we heard of hers too.
Yeah.
It's such an incredible piece. Why is my button stop?
Je crois que j'avais du talent.
Let me back up a little bit. So sorry.
Oh, Richard, it's okay. You're allowed to be sick.
I don't want
And thank you, real quick, to Magdalena for the coffee.
Thank you very much.
Je suis accrochée à toi. Je suis fatiguée, je suis épuisée de faire semblant d'être heureuse. Quand ils sont là, je bois toutes les nuits et tous les whisky. Pour moi, ont le même goût et tous les bateaux portent ton drapeau. Je ne sais plus où aller. Tu es partout. Je suis malade, complètement malade. Je verse mon sang dans ton corps. Je suis comme un oiseau mort. Quand toi tu dors, je suis malade, parfaitement malade. Tu m'as privé de tout péchant. Tu m'as vidé tous mes mots. Pourtant je crois que j'avais du talent avant ta peau. Cet amour me tue. Si ça continue, je crèverai seule avec moi, près de ma radio, comme un gosse idiot, en écoutant ma propre voix, qui chantera.
This is effective.
Je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça, je suis malade. Tu m'as privé de tous mes chants. Tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots et j'ai le cœur complètement malade, cerné de barricades. T'entends, je suis malade.
There. We got him, everybody. We got him.
I mean, just having the pianist just walk away like that, and then the fight in her voice. Hold on.
Oh, Richard.
I'm sick. I'm not crying. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, she's so effective. Such an effective use of silence. And then...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just... I mean, having her just sing a cappella at the end is one thing, but I love how they just made a point to be like, it's just her. He leaves, and it's all
not
the
just
spotlight's
not
on her.
playing. He gets up and walks away.
Yes, it just
I mean,
adds to the suspense. It just accentuates it even that much more to just... Oh, God.
And there's this...
It's a masterful show.
It is, and there's just this fight in her voice. It gives its little edge, and it's not like a screaming, yelly thing, but it's still the vocal folds are being overdriven, purposefully kind of thing. So it gives it like that that cry on top of it. Oh my God, I hear this again.
complètement malade. Comme ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça, je suis malade. Tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots, et j'ai le cœur complètement malade, cerné de barricades. T'entends, je suis malade.
Wow.
Oh, my headache is so much worse now. Crying doesn't help
master.
headaches. Oh, God, she's brilliant. Oh, it's worth it,
Master.
though. Bring on the pain. Oh, gosh, she sounds so good. Oh, my God. All right, so we're moving forward here. I know we're tight on time. We got just 2 more songs. Eric, I'll bring you in after the next one. So we have Immortelle.
Okay.
I think is the name of it. Okay.
Si perdu dans le ciel, ne me restait qu'une aile, tu serais celui-là. Si traînant dans mes ruines, ne brillait rien qu'un fil, tu serais celui-là. Si oublié des dieux, j'échouais vers une île, tu serais celui-là. Si même l'inutile restait le seuil fragile, je franchirais le pas. Tout ce mal, je meurs de toi. Immortel, immortel, j'ai décroché un bout de ciel. Il n'abritait plus l'éternel, non, je meurs de toi. Si les mots sont des traces, je marquerai ma peau de ce qu'on ne dit pas. Pour que rien ne t'efface, je garderai le mal s'il ne reste que ça. Et on aura beau me dire que rien ne valait rien, tout se riait à moi. À quoi peut me servir de trouver le destin s'il ne mène pas à toi? Immortel, immortel, j'ai le sentiment d'être celle qui survivra à tout ce mal. Je meurs de toi. Immortel, immortel, j'ai décroché un bout de ciel. Il n'abritait plus l'éternel, non, je meurs de toi. Je meurs de toi. Immortelle.
Oh, God. You know,
Beautiful song.
people talk about near-death experiences and meeting like this celestial angelic being on the other side who's just this warm presence that guides them.
Sorry. Yeah.
I would like to imagine that person looks a lot like her. It's basically her in angelic form.
With the perfectly shaped tongue when she speaks and sings.
Well, naturally.
Of course.
Every angel has a perfect tongue, yes.
And there are other concerts where she plays this one on piano because she composed on piano. She's a good pianist. She's definitely not as good as Pierre Grimard, but
he's ridiculous.
But
Yeah.
She has made concert where she plays this one and sing while on the piano. Okay, the next one
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, the last one. So
okay.
That was one. So the previous one was one other song, by the way, her lyrics. And this one is a co-creation, Bambina, with a famous American singer and songwriter named Janie Cleaver, Cleaver, Clewer. I don't know if you know her, but she, as a singer, she was the usual duet partner with Julio Iglesias, Elton John, Ray Charles, Patti LaBelle.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
quite a
sure.
singer. And as a songwriter, she wrote music or lyrics for Olivia Newton-John, Patti LaBelle, Sarah Brightman, Kenny G.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
And she wrote this song, Bambina, in the video that I prepared for you, where I show the behind-the-scenes secrets of the songwriting from Lara. There is also a part where we see Janie Cleaver bringing this song to Lara, and Lara starting to add her own lyrics or her own things on it.
Okay.
And last point, the guy that is playing guitar here is a famous worldwide guitarist, Jean-Félix Lalanne, who was a boyfriend of Lara at that time.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, wait, you gotta switch scenes first. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Raquel. Set it right. Appreciate your super. Thanks.
Rien qu'un petit espace, une toute petite trace, un petit mal qui reste, tout ce que tu détestes. Je prends ma petite place, un trait de larmes j'efface, les souvenirs terrestres qui traînent dans ma veste. Bambina, tu me manques, les photos qui me hantent sont des parfums de rue où j'en avais de ta petite voix. Je parle de nous tout bas, et comme ça les fait rire, moi ça me déchire, car d'apparence tu vois, je ne te ressemble pas. J'ai plutôt l'air de celle qui grandit en toi. Bambina, tu me manques, les photos qui me hantent sont des parfums de rue où j'en avais plus. Bambina, si vivante, reviens, j'ai mal au ventre. Bambina, dans ce corps j'ai ton cœur qui bat. Je t'attends dans la rue où l'autobus ne passe plus. Je chante à tue-tête, tu verras, on a la même voix. Bambina, tu me manques, reviens, j'ai mal au ventre. Bambina, dans ce corps, j'ai ton cœur qui bat. Rien qu'un petit espace, une toute,
I love it when
toute
she.
Yeah, it's cutesy with the voice.
Yeah.
trace.
That was great.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. You made it to the end.
And talk about the epitome of taking a negative situation, in this case, just, you know, being attacked by critics and her, you know, saying that she's only a shouter and all that stuff, and making that the most positive thing ever. And it's like, thank God they did that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got this performance as a, you know, with her response to it. So it's,
It's not that it was warranted to begin with. By
no,
any stretch of the
it was
imagination.
never warranted. But I'm glad they said something, because that was an awesome concert. Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I made a confusion on the last one with another 2003 rendition with a guitarist. Sorry for that.
Okay,
but,
I was waiting for the guitarist to come in. I was confused.
Yeah,
for a
I
second.
know.
It's like,
My fault. But yeah, you see why the fans love this one, because it's pure art. It's a theatrical performance all the way, and
just beautiful.
It's a fluidity between everything. It's connecting everything. Wow.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely gorgeous.
I love that. Great melody.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Great ending with that one. Real quick, Johnny, could you thank the coffees that just came in? We appreciate your love and support.
So, yes, Lori, thank you so much. And Art is supporting my whiskey habit. So thank you, Art, for the coffee.
Supporting or starting? I mean, this is first I've heard of it. I guess we all have to start somewhere.
I guess. Why not now? Better place to start than now.
Eric, thank you so much for your time, your expertise, taking the time, just time out of your day and to organize these thoughts. And Johnny, I apologize. I did not plan the timing very well in this one. You are very late for the studio. So we're going to end this, but thank you everybody for joining us.
Appreciate it, guys.
We love you all. Hope you have an amazing day. Of course, we will continue our journey with Lara. And we'll let you know when that happens. We'll be live tomorrow with Dimash, and the day after that with TGIFF. And next Wednesday is also a Reaction Wednesday to Dimash, because we haven't done that in a while as well. So that is it for now. Everybody have a great day. We love you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.